Hello. This won't be like, uncutted or unedited at all. So, I hope you could bear with me with this. So, to set up the latency on Audacity, you go to edit, then preferences, then this window would pop up. Then you go to recording. Oh no, no, no. I mean playback. Yeah, not playback. Quality devices. Playback. Oh, audio settings. Oh yeah, audio settings. And then what you want to do is, of course, set up your playback device. This is the one that plays the whole sound, the playback. So you have to set up um your output device here. Playback is the output. Then recording is, of course, the input. And we have mono and stereo. I put mine on mono because I use a audio interface for my recordings. So if you're using a USB mic, it would be better if you could. I'm just gonna set this zero so I can set an example. Is latency compensation is the one that adjusts your recordings. So what you want to do is go to tracks, add a new track. Mine is gonna be mono. We can record with stereo track if you want to. Now, what you have to do is set the panning to whichever is better, left or right. But for me, it's gonna be left side because I'll be using these. These are IEMs, in-ear monitors, and although I have a headset, for example, here, but you know, I use IEMs for my recording. Now, what you have to do is go to generate, go to generate, uh, then track, then I say maybe anything from the BPM. So I'm just gonna click generate, just add maybe 100 or 120, then go generate. Then what you have to do is let it play. So I'm gonna add another mono track. This will be recording this tick tracks because what I'm going to do is actually put this left in-ear monitor or this left ear on the actual face of the mic. So make sure that your mic is picking up volume. So this is my microphone. What you have to do is, for example, this would be the left side of your headphones. You're gonna face it right in front of the microphone or on your condenser mic. Now for my instance, I'm gonna use this. Then of course, to make sure that um, your mic is being recorded well, you have to put this into max volume. So the mic can actually detect the sound. Then what you have to do is just press record. Record is gonna let this play on the along the sound. It's gonna press this, and as you can see, it's so loud that you can hear it on my phone, on my in-ear monitors, and you'll see that it's actually recording me speaking. Oh my god! So I'm just gonna put this here and not make a noise. As you can see, it recorded these sounds. You just zoom in. It recorded these sounds, and these are the ticks on my side, and it's noisy at home. So let me just redo it. maybe a few seconds. Then what you have to do is go to selections, this one right here on the bottom, and press HHMMSS. It means hour, minutes, and seconds with milliseconds. Now this milliseconds will show how many milliseconds do we have to adjust for the delay. So once you record that, you zoom in to your recording. I'm just gonna normalize this since it's too small in volume. I'm just gonna normalize a portion of this. As you can see, the recording is not in sync with the playback. So as you can see, there is quite a distance between the tick and the actual recording. This is normal because of course your sound is being what you call this, being recorded and being processed by your computer. So there will definitely be what you call these delays because of the processing it needed to do. Now I'm just gonna highlight this, and what does I highlight the peak, at least the start of the waveform. Then just gonna highlight this along until it reaches the peak of the tick. It's like that. Now once you highlight that, you check here. Now as it shows, I have a point 090 seconds. So this means I have sorry, I have 90-second delay on my recording. So let's go back to the file, to the edit, then go to preference, and once you go to preference, you'll go to audio settings again. And as you can see, this delay happened when my latency compensation is equal to 0. So once you have 90 on here, you have to put a negative 90 because it compensates the 90 millisecond delay. So once the latency is happens, it adjusts the recording 90 milliseconds to the left so that it syncs in with the actual clicks. Now I'm just gonna click OK. What I'm gonna do is um, um, of course you don't have to do the headset thing if you have a speaker. Speakers would work much better. Now once I have that on my recording, on my preference, I'm just gonna press record again and let the clicks play. Oh wait, let me just zoom out. It's gonna be unedited, so I'm sorry for this most of the scuff. No, just gonna press record again, and there we go. Now once I'm done, I'm just gonna stop recording, and as you can see, let me just zoom in. Let me just normalize the sound, normalize that, and zoom in. And as you can see, the recordings are now in sync, which means that you won't have any delay. I mean, small, super duper small delay, but of course, those are the common rule is that under 10 milliseconds or under 6 milliseconds of delay isn't that important anymore, and very manageable, very unnoticeable by the human ear. So if you can, as much as possible before you record, I suggest that I really suggest that you do latency checking or latency test or latency compensating before you record, because of course a delayed vocal or unsynced vocal when recording kind of sound bad. I don't want you to sound bad while recording, so make sure you do that on Audacity. This is my little tutorial for how to fix latency in Audacity, and I know it's uncut. I know it's um, a bit long, but I hope you watched it full. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope this guide helps.